frustrated, and I hate to be in like a bad mood. Bro, I'm so frustrated. The trip here was actually like okay. The plane ride at least was fine. Once I got off the plane, it was so hectic. The bus ride was trash. I dropped the camera because the bus driver only gave you 10 seconds to get off of the bus. There were so many people on the bus and I was just trying to get out the door. That like mixed with it got like it's way harder here than Berlin. When this stuff happens, when I get in a mood where I just am really annoyed, I'm just gonna take a nap. I'm probably pretty tired from the trip anyways. I've been up for a little bit. So I think it'd be best if I just took a nap and woke up later on and figured out how to wash my clothes. That'll be the first thing, so. I'm gonna go to sleep, but before, let me show you the room that I'm in. Okay, so I'm in a hostel. I feel like I have to make that known first of all. So this is not a hotel, it's a hostel. But I got a private room because it was the only thing open and it was actually more expensive to go into a room with people. But I think from now on, it's gonna be like cohabitation. We got the bathroom. There we go. Definitely nothing crazy. Dude, what is this? What in the world is this? Do you pee in here? Or do you wash clothes? No. Oh, maybe? No. There's me. Hello, what's going on? Oh, wait, that's for towels. And maybe it dries it. Maybe this dries it. They give you some hand soap. That's very nice. I actually brought some soap though because I figured hostels probably don't have they probably don't give you soap. Surprised about this. I didn't think about that. Shower, nothing crazy either. Body and hair, we're not using that at all. Nothing crazy at all. Okay. All right, here we have the bed. So I think it's supposed to be like a 2-person bed. Some hangers and stuff. Small desk, small space, small TV. It's vibes. And the view is definitely a lot different than Berlin. I can't lie, this does look worse. But it could just be because it's not sunny. So maybe when it's sunny, I'll feel a little different. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's definitely a lot different. And I'm definitely like gross and sweaty, but I'm really, really tired. So hopefully I wake up a little bit less annoyed and I can find somewhere to do laundry. That's gonna be the #1 priority right now, is just doing laundry. All right, talk to you guys. Naps are very powerful, man. They let me feel all better. One thing I've noticed about Europe, I don't know if it's everywhere in Europe so far, but I know in the US, you could not just leave this. People are gonna kill themselves. Come on, that's death. That is death height. It's too high. Oh my goodness, dude, that's like scary. And then also, I think I've talked about this before, but the windows being able to do that is very cool. Feeling better is not enough. I need to go get some food and then also wash my clothes. I know I said that laundry was a #1 priority right now. That's a lot. When I woke up, the first thing I was hungry, so we're wearing that runner's fit. We're gonna honestly go for a run. The air quality here today sucks. Yeah, let's figure out where to get this. Figure out where to do that. All right, I did get a pizza. Beautiful. So we are gonna do a little taste test of some pizza. By the way, I'm sorry everything is in my room today. I wish I could show you some of the views, but it looks like it's gonna thunderstorm in a little bit, so I'm obviously not trying to be out there. Now, before I eat this pizza though, I do wanna start washing my clothes. I think the plan's gonna be only wash half of the clothes here, and then wash the other half in the Dolomites, so. All right, say less. Very excited for this first bite of pizza. Now, this pizza is weird. I'm gonna be very clear. This is Mexican pizza. It was like one of the only things I could understand on the menu. It's got beans on it, which is nice for some protein, which is weird because it's pizza. And everything's kind of falling apart. But yeah, Italian pizza. Let's see how this is. This is not efficient, although nothing special. I mean, it's a good pizza, but the fact that I'm hungry, bro, and it's just all right. Maybe it's because I didn't eat it when it was like very hot. But yeah, it's all right. Next. I really want you guys to get a good understanding of how beautiful this place is, but I can't really show you that at like 2 o'clock. It's just way too bright. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have to just wake up super early and take a 5 a.m. like walk to really show you. But for today, you're just gonna have to come along with me for what I'm doing right now. I'm headed to a shop that I saw on the way on the run I was having this morning. I don't even know if the shop serves breakfast. I don't know what they serve, but it just looks so nice that I just wanted to go back. Only thing is it's like 0.5 miles away from the hotel, and it's extremely, it's not hot, it's just humid, bro. So I'm just sweating. I hate sweating. It is what it is though. It's gonna be worth it, I think.
Wrong.
They were closed. They open up at 7 p.m. But I'm confused because there's literally people eating there. I'm so confused. Yeah, I don't understand that. Well, let me look this up actually. Dante's Restaurant. Oh, okay. So they're open from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. and then 7 p.m. to 11. So I would have only had 15 minutes. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. I kind of understand that. Well, we still have to find some food somewhere. No, bro. The pizzerias I keep getting the freaking pizzerias, bro. Closing soon? What's going on here? I'm so unused to this kind of culture. I don't understand. Pasta sounds good. But why is this closing soon? The closest place is closing soon. It closes at 3:30. And it's Venetian food? I've never had that before. Pasta and pizza? 4.5 stars. It looks fire. It's on the way back from where I'm coming, so. But for a second, I think I'm just gonna chill because I'm sweating so much, bro. I'm so sweating. Come on, bro. Why did they make that skate ramp the church? It looks so... Maybe they want to make a statement. I did a good job with it. If you can see that, but that's McDonald's. Obviously, I'd rather get some like actual Italian food than McDonald's. But I will be trying out a Big Mac. I just want to see what it tastes like in a different country. Who knows? I mean, McDonald's, it's really global. That's insane. You gotta know how that Big Mac tastes. I look at the reviews, terrible. Which means that it must be good. This version of bad is probably the equivalent of just a 4-star one in the US, I feel like, or maybe it really is that bad. We'll have to see. Like I said, it was mad hot outside, so what? By the way, hello, this is Joel's voiceover section of the video. I decided to go to a pasta and pizza place because for some reason, that's the only thing that they have in this country, at least in this specific area. Now, I was joined with good company, my friends on my Discord. Thank you guys for making this experience a lot better. But I was actually just trying to buy time and wait because my friends who were in a different part of the country were coming to Venice today. So I decided to just go to Venice early because I had nothing to do. I thought that they were gonna come earlier. They didn't come earlier. What am I gonna do, sit down and cry? No, I'm gonna go to Venice and experience this place myself. We took a local transportation bus, which was really cool. I got this sick shot, look at this. And eventually I found myself in the heart of the place that I wanted to visit this entire time. This is so cool. This is actually real. This is actually so sick, bro. I don't know what I was expecting, but I only just stepped into Venice. Like I got off the bus, which by the way too, I was never someone who used public transportation. That always kind of stressed me out, but I was thinking about it and I was like, they have to make public transportation for idiots. So if you're scared about using stuff like buses, I would say don't be too worried about that. Stuff's pretty easy to use. What is this lady doing in front of me? Dang, and they got like, you see what this lady has? Like expensive stuff. This is sick. We are gonna go explore a little bit of this town. Now, it's supposed to start raining later today, but let's see how long we can go. I had to get my 1.5 liter bottle of water to suffice. These people look rich. All right, let's go enjoy Venice. Grazie. All right, I have nowhere to go. I gotta take a water taxi though. I feel like it's not a gondola, but the water taxi looks so sick. I don't care how much it costs, bro. I'm going on that thing. I gotta ask though. I don't even know who works. Like, do you get a ticket for this, John? I'm gonna ask this guy. probably doesn't come as a surprise. There's not that many black people here, and I feel like that's like, and being someone who's black myself, I feel like I should talk about that, or how I feel about it, because I think traveling in general, like that's not really a thing that a lot of black people do. For the most part though, I would say I'm gonna talk about two things real quick. One, how do I feel? And two, like what do I think about it? How I feel. Someone asked me if I get like a bunch of looks. Currently, nah, but the thing is, I think I'm a bad gauge of that. I'm abnormally tall and I'm black. And I would say for the average person, I'd like to believe I'm a little, bigger, I'm not like huge, but I stand out anywhere I go. And I've always stood out anywhere I go. Even when I went to school, I was one of the only black kids in smarter classes. Because of that, I'm very used to standing out. And I feel like when you do stand out, you can either like embrace it and just kind of, like look at the people back and be like, what are you looking at type thing? Or you can just kind of shy away and be more quiet about it, which I feel like is, sometimes I do both, but for the most part, I'm more extroverted. And I think maybe it comes because I've always just been used to standing out wherever I go, regardless of where I am. I'm always going to be an outlier. I'm always going to be looked at. So why not just do whatever I want to do then? It makes filming like in public and doing all this stuff a lot easier because I'm already used to standing out. So I might as well just profit off of it. Secondly, what I think other people, like what I think about it, I guess the state of it and what other people should do. I don't really know. Like it's kind of, I don't know if it's sad to say that not a lot of black people can travel, but I think now more than ever, people have the opportunity and the ability. Oh goodness, what the heck? That scared the life. Where did these kids come from? Okay, I think people now have the ability more than ever to change their circumstances regardless of what country they live in. You can change your life with a computer, and that's a pretty cool thing. And I think it's so much more, it's like a mentality than anything. Again, I could be wrong, but I feel like if you don't have the mentality that you're able to do stuff like travel, then you never will do it. And more than that, like you have to just go out and actually do it. In the beginning of the year, I did not think I'd be in Venice recording this video, but it doesn't really matter. It's like I said I wanted to go somewhere, and now I'm here. So I think a lot of us are just waiting to pull the trigger when we really should just do it, bro. Just do it. It's a lot of fun. Yo, it's gonna start storming pretty soon, I think. And I don't know where I am, so I'm gonna see if I can find my way back to that bus station and get out of here before it starts storming pretty bad. There it is. I told you I would try it. Yo, this McDonald's looks like every other U.S. McDonald's ever. I feel so right at home. Yeah, we just got a Big Mac, and I just heard them. What was it? Yes, thank you. Let's go. He really did have it ready. All right, I wasn't planning on eating here because of the storm, but bro, I gotta eat here now. I'm not even hungry, bro. That's why I feel like this won't be a true representation of how good this thing is. All right, this is what it's looking like. Typical Big Mac. That tastes like trash. No exaggeration. Oh. Bye. Bye. Oh.